Aloha, konnichiwa, my name is Adam Carruthers, this is Geektopia, part of the Jantan Collective. 2020 is almost, so close for me anyway, to being at an end, thank God for that. 2021, please be much better. Please, fingers crossed, maybe already in 2021, in which case, I hope that the new year is going awesome for you. But anyhow, before I wrap things up in the year 2020, I just need to do a little countdown of some of my favorite things like movies, TV shows, comics. You know what? Let's just start the list. Let's go. Category number 1, my favorite movie of the year. This was kind of easy because there haven't been that many movies that have come out, but at the same time kind of hard. How do you select your number 1? I have to go with Extraction. Chris Hemsworth. I love my action movies, and it's been a while since I felt like I watched an action movie that's original, that's fresh, dynamic, and action scenes which are seriously top-notch. It blew me away. I wasn't expecting much. It's a Netflix movie, but wow. Extraction just blew my mind. I cannot wait for them to build further in this little universe, the Extraction universe, because the first one delivered in spades. Woo. Category number 2, my favorite TV show. This was hard. There have been a lot of good TV shows that I've watched this year. Special shout out to Dark because that was awesome. But I have to go with The Mandalorian. I didn't watch season 1 last year, so I binge watched season 1 this year, and it got me excited for season 2. And I tell you what, season 1 was pretty good. Season 2 was amazing. It was just next level stuff, man. It's like the season finale, there's videos of people who recorded themselves watching it in real time or streaming it, and they are in tears. I think they felt that the last 3 Star Wars movies just butchered the Star Wars universe, and I'm in agreement because they were really crap, mainly, but The Mandalorian was wow. And the fact that people were in tears, the last time I saw something like this have an impact on viewers would be when Avengers Endgame came out and you know who died and someone else got their happy ending, and I won't give any spoilers just in case, even though it's been ages, but don't want to be that guy, right? No spoilers! Yeah, The Mandalorian was the top TV show for me in the year 2020. Moving on. Third category is comics. So I gotta give a confession. Usually I'm more inclined to DC stuff. I'm a huge fan of Scott Snyder. But this year I felt that Marvel and some other publishers like Image really upped their game. So before I unveil my top comic of 2020, a couple of honorable mentions. I thought the Jimmy Olsen comic was pretty nifty. I also enjoy Strange Adventures, Ice Cream Man, Immortal Hulk, and a few others as well. But I'm gonna give the title of Best Comic of 2020 to Daredevil. Now, this was relaunched as a title in 2019, and I enjoyed the one which is preceded it for a couple of years. It's a bit more lighthearted, but this relaunch of Daredevil was dark, it was broody, it was Daredevil under Frank Miller from way back in the day, from decades ago. It was more like Daredevil in the Netflix show, dark and broody. I loved it, and it's so well written, and it's carried on from last year into this year, just upping the stakes more and more. Masterful storytelling, amazing artwork, and worthy of the title of Comic of 2020. The fourth category, best bit of technology in the year. There have been some really cool things that have come out. There could be a camera, which I really liked. There could have been a graphics card, the 3080, at its price point. What it can do, wow. But that's a little bit too niche for my liking. I have to go with this, the PlayStation 5. It's just a brilliant console. I took my hard disk, which was plugged into my PlayStation 4, plugged it into the PS5, played some games. They look amazing on it, particularly the ones that have been upscaled in terms of graphics. Spider-Man remastered, yeah, you got that separately. Looks, not to mention the ray tracing on Miles Morales Spider-Man. That is next level stuff. But the controller, I gotta mention it as well. It's not just a console, but the way this synergizes with like Astro's Playground and hopefully more games in the future is pretty cool. Even playing Call of Duty, which I do a lot of, Cold War takes full advantage of it. Having the trigger resistance differ from gun to gun and the vibrations, something new, something fresh, and the keyword again is innovative. That's why the PlayStation 5 is the best bit of technology for 2020. And it's got me really excited for 2021 and what else is going to come out for this bad boy. So now the hardest category for me to choose, the final one, the fifth one. It's my favorite video game. Didn't even know where to start, to be honest. There were some really good exclusives for different platforms, different consoles. Animal Crossing took the world by storm. Ghosts of Tsushima for PlayStation 4, I almost went with that. But I thought I would go with something which can encompass most of the different platforms. It's Call of Duty Warzone. This is also a free game, so no complaints if you don't like it, because it is FOC. And I've enjoyed every minute that I've played of it. When it came out, I don't know if the publishers knew that it would become the success that it did in 2020, but we can see the importance of it because it's ingrained also into Black Ops Cold War. But why did I like it? Well, I got a lot of friends that played like Apex Legends, PUBG, Fortnite, different Battle Royale games, and they would always be on that. But they haven't gone back to it since they started playing Warzone. And if they have, maybe it's just for one evening before they're back on Warzone once again. It's just, Verdansk was a great map. It is a great map. It's still out there, but they've kept things fresh, having the theme events like for Halloween, having the Rebirth Island special event, a smaller map, different sort of mode where you could still respawn if someone was alive. That's still ongoing at time of recording. And now with the integration of the Cold War weapons as well. Plus, a game where you can adjust your attachments to your favorite gun, to your desire, having such a large variety of weapons as well, first and secondary, and all the attachments that you can put onto it. Plus, there's different modes to play. There's the trios, they have the juggernauts, you've got quads, you've got solos, there's plunder, whereby you can respawn over and over again, and the objective is to get as much money as possible at the end of the game, as opposed to being the last team standing. Blood money. That's why I've chosen Warzone, because I just felt there was a little something for everybody once you purchased, should I say downloaded, this free game. So there you have it. Call of Duty Warzone, my top game of 2020. But what is yours? Or what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite TV show? Comic? Bit of technology? Leave a comment so the entire world can know exactly what's going on in your head. Because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people saying, no, how can you choose this, Adam? How can you choose that? Again, this is my personal choice. And finally, as we say goodbye to 2020, I want to wish you, yes, you, a very, very happy 2021. A happy new year from Geektopia, from the Jantan Collective, from us to you. My name's Adam. Adios. Ciao. See you in 2021.